This morning we're going to study the final part of the book of Zechariah. Next, we will study the last chapter. The latter part of chapter 14 says that the flesh rots and the eyes decay. It means the flesh of the wicked will rot. Their eyes will also rot. What does this mean? It refers to those who will attack Jerusalem in the future. While they are attacking, their flesh will begin to rot. Their eyes will also rot. Let's read about this passage. This is the plague and disease the Lord will use against the nations that come to attack Jerusalem. While their feet are still standing on the ground, their muscles will rot. Their eyeballs will rot in their sockets, and their tongues will rot in their mouths. What does this mean? In the future, the Father will use a plague and disease to strike the nations and peoples who come to attack Jerusalem. With what kind of plague and disaster will he strike them? He will strike them with decay. When will this happen? It will happen near the end of the Great Tribulation. The Father will use such plagues and diseases to strike them. That is to say, while they are still standing still upright, while their feet are firmly planted, their flesh will rot. The pupil of the eye rotted away within the eye socket. Their tongues will rot in their mouths. Wow, this kind of judgment is truly a terrifying punishment. It causes their bodies to rot, and their eyeballs to rot as well. This judgment will occur when the nations gather to attack Jerusalem. Of course, they are attacking earthly Jerusalem, but at the same time they are also attacking the heavenly Jerusalem. When the nations come to attack the heavenly Jerusalem, God will cause their corpses to rot in heaven, and their eyes will rot as well, causing the nations who attack Jerusalem to be like someone dreaming at night, drinking water in a dream, yet still thirsty upon waking. They have such intentions, but they will never succeed. Did the Father ever strike Egypt before? Did the Father strike Egypt? When the Father was in Egypt, our Heavenly Father sent the plague with the angel of death to strike down the firstborn of Egypt. That is, let the angel of death strike down the firstborn of Egypt. Also destroyed the livestock of Egypt because they kept resisting the persistent unwillingness to let God's people go. They were struck by an angel, perhaps by a plague, might have used the plague to kill the firstborn of Egypt, causing all the firstborn in Egypt and the firstborn of their livestock to be struck by plague and die. Thus we know our God, who knows how to strike and attack all nations with calamities. Once, Abraham was in Egypt. His wife Sarah was taken away. So God struck Pharaoh of Egypt with severe plagues, so that Pharaoh had to return Sarah to Abraham. We see that God's people, whenever they face hardship, God will surely reach out to help us. Glory be to the Father and the Lord. Amen.